When I look at my motorcycle, that is a form of freedom. Because after a hard day's work, you got all kind of stuff going on. You need to clear your head. Some people like to listen to music. Some people like to paint, draw, whatever. But if you are a true motorcycle enthusiast, you will get on your bike, and when you ride, you're gonna see that you can clear the air. You know, there's nothing, no thoughts, because first you think about when you're riding is safety. So your mind is clear, and then after a good 30-minute, 40-minute ride, you feel like all the problems and issues that you have is gone.
Been a counselor, and after hearing different stories and different stressors of individuals, I like to get on my bike and just ride. Sometimes it clears my head, just riding through the country, and being able to just free my mind.
I have a 2008 Harley Davidson Road King.
The type of bike that I have is a custom 2008 Suzuki Hayabusa.
I have a Hayabusa, Suzuki Hayabusa. It's a 2008. It's all custom. So even though I can tell you the year, model, and make, you've never seen one like it before because it's all custom.
The fastest I've ever rode my motorcycle is about 120 miles an hour. However, being on a motorcycle going 120 miles an hour is really not that fast.
Well, actually, I took the big dog 171. I'm 170 miles an hour. That was in Texas on Highway 10. But I don't say that everybody should do that. I was young then, you know. God was with me because I'm here right now. So yeah, 170.
About 150 miles an hour. I was a little crazy back in the day. I won't do that now. I can tell you that for sure. From Jacksonville to Raleigh takes about 2 hours. And I think I got there that night in 1 hour and 20 minutes because I was hauling again on Highway 40. And that was not safe because it was at midnight.
I've been a member of 2 different motorcycle clubs. The first one is Big Dogs 252 out of Greenville, North Carolina. And the second one is CIA, Cycles in Action, of the Raleigh, North Carolina chapter.
It's Diamond Links Motorcycle Club out of Jacksonville, North Carolina.
A lot of people don't understand that most bike clubs is about community first. Because if we don't take care of our community, we can't even ride in that community. So we must take care of the community first, then we focus on the riding aspect.
I have a 22-year-old son and a 16-year-old daughter. Both of them know how to ride. They've both been riding since they were about 3 years old. My daughter, she likes to be my backpack. She likes to ride on back with me. But my son, he used to like to ride on back with me until he turned about 12, 13. And yeah, he hopped on my bike and on his 12th birthday and took off down the street himself. So ever since he was 15, he's been on a racetrack, drag racing, street bikes. He's a professional racer. So big ups to his dad and I for influencing him for the love of motorcycles.
Professionally, I'm a high school counselor. I also work as an e-counselor, providing individual counseling to adults around the United States.
I am a site coordinator with LabCorp. So professionally, I'm a phlebotomist. So I stick people with needles, aka the vampire. That's what I do. And I also rhinestone motorcycle helmets, motorcycles. My business name is Rhinestone Divas. So I do both for my income. I also I call myself an author, but I'm most definitely an amateur, but I've written a book. It is motorcycle related, The Balance by Shaquana Miller. It's good. It's a good book. Now I can forewarn you, it's erotica, but it's a good storyline.
The professional life, I just recently retired from the military after 31 years of service, which a lot of people know. I spent 31 years in the military. Now I am a facilitator, a teacher for the Department of Labor. I teach service members how to transition once their career is over, how to transition into quote unquote civilian world, as well as I am a supervisor for security for the Atlanta Hawks, and I still work with the Atlanta Braves in operation. So I'm a well-rounded guy. I do a lot of things as well as my favorite passion. Last but not least, I am a DJ.
Female bikers have a bigger responsibility. They have home they gotta take care of. Most of them are parents, mothers. Some of them are single mothers. So they're having that responsibility of taking care of home, the kids, work, duties of their club if they're in a club, wanting to enjoy the joy of riding a motorcycle.
The advice I would give to new riders is that I would suggest that you take a motorcycle training course, because I took a motorcycle training course and it allowed me to know how to ride more safer and know different techniques of riding the motorcycle. Also, just because you're riding with someone who's maybe going over 100 or 120 does not mean that you have to ride that fast. Something I did always was stay in the back, so if you have to, you just stay in the back and ride your own ride.
You can think about getting a motorcycle. Start small. I know you see all the guys with the big bikes and all the lights and paint. That's great, but ride, like we say in the bike club, ride your ride. So if you're a beginner, there's nothing wrong, because I guarantee you, any of these veteran riders like myself, anyone else, you just ask them. They're going to tell you they didn't start with the biggest bikes. So don't be in a rush to start on the biggest, fastest thing out there. Start small. Earn your respect. Don't try to come out with the fastest bike if you're going to just get respect. You earn your respect a lot faster if you start small and then ride your ride.
Take your time. Ride your ride. If you are in a group of people that's doing 150 and you don't feel safe doing 150, don't do it. Because the moment that you step out of your comfort zone, that's when you can cause someone else their life to go on. So ride your own ride.